Well, would you look at that? It's another week and another plan with me. This is the sticker kit that I'm using this week. Coffee Addict by Innocent+Twisted Designs. And you can see it has all kinds of pretty stickers, all kinds of shapes and sizes, all kinds of functionality. And it was actually formatted for the Erin Condren, but not gonna lie, my Erin Condren is getting so fat now that it's kind of difficult to plan in, and especially when the stickers are making it extra, like, lumpy. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, one amazingly superior feature of the Happy Planner is, of course, that you can take out the pages and just work on it flat. So first I'm putting down the big washi sticker that's meant for the Erin Condren. And now that I look at it, I don't know why I didn't just slice it in half and put the rest on the bottom. Like, that would have been so cute to have the matching washi on the top and bottom. And if I had a time machine, I would not waste it on this. But I'm going to remember this for the future, that if I ever have a really tall washi sticker on top, that, you know, just slice that sucker in half and use it on the bottom. I wanted a tracker for walking my dog, obviously, because I want to try to give her a walk every day. Like, that's basically the only thing she gets to do in a day, right? You ever think of a dog's life? Like, they go, oh, I'm working like a dog. Really? How many dogs work these days? Like, especially in America. Like, no, they just sit around the house all day. Like, poor guys, like, let's take them on walks and give them some mental stimulation. Having a little trouble with these trackers here because there wasn't enough room to put the stitched box and another big tracker on bottom, so then I decided, well, let's put down that one first, and then let's use the actual exercise sticker, because that's what I was going to use it for. And I tried to leave a little gap in between, but then there wouldn't be enough room. They would overlap that other big yellow tracker on top, so I had to rip them up again. And these stickers are probably just done with me. Like, oh my gosh, woman, just stick us down. Waukegan. GF stands for gluten-free. Because, not gonna lie, paleo is just a little too hard for me. I'm sorry. Especially, like, the die-hard paleos are just like, oh, you can't eat honey because, you know, bees had to make that. I'm just like, oh, guys. Or maybe it's not the paleos that do that. Maybe it's the vegan. I don't know. Anyway. On paleo, I do know that you can't have peanuts and you can't have soy sauce, and, like, are you kidding me? Like, those are two of my favorite foods right there, or condiments or whatever. Like, I cannot. So I decided, you know what? Let's just start with gluten-free. Let's just try not to eat bread and rice, especially not for dinner. I mean, it seems to be pretty common knowledge. Even my brother, who's in Japan right now, was saying that when Japanese people want to lose weight, like, the first thing they do is just don't eat white rice during dinner. Because, you know, all those carbs and energy, what are you going to do with it? Other than turn it into fat. So I'm like, okay, I'll try that. To do. You may be wondering, why do I have all my checklists above my to do? And here is the reason why. I'm going to be trying the Pomodoro technique, which is where you work for 25 minutes, then you have a break for 5 minutes, and then every fourth break, it's a longer break, like 15 or 30 minutes, depending on what you want to do. So, by having those checklists, each item on that checklist represents 25 minutes of uninterrupted work. So yes, basically this is only 3.5 hours of uninterrupted work. But the way I hear it, like, seriously, if you have uninterrupted focus on a task, like, you will work so much more efficiently. So that's what we're going to try. And I'm not going to try to fill in what I think will happen in all of these 25-minute segments, because who knows? Sometimes I think it's going to take me 25 minutes to, you know, answer an email, and it turns out to be 2 hours, you know, something like that. So that's what this is kind of meant to help me with, is to figure out, like, how much time does it really take me to do something, and is it really justified for me to take 2 hours to answer an email, you know? So that's what this is all about. And the to-dos are more like the bigger projects that I'd like to get done, but I have no idea how many 25-minute segments I'm going to need to get it done. I had a problem with the weekend, though, because the weekend has colored boxes. That's part of the reason my friend actually gave it to me. She's like, I don't like this planner very much because the colored boxes on the weekend. I'm like, well, okay, that's fine, I'll work with them. You know, it was a free planner, that was great, and she was cool for giving it to me. But I have learned that, yeah, I need to do, like, no white space on the weekends because the colors rarely match whatever stickers that I'm using for the week. So the things I wanted to focus on Monday was to plan out my 2-point perspective videos for my drawing videos, film for my vlog, and and also get done some JLI blurbs, which is basically a little drawing column that goes out on the monthly newsletter. So it's just like, oh, here's a tip how to draw hands, here's a tip about how to draw feet, you know, something like that. But instead of doing them every month, and usually kind of catches me off guard, I don't know why, because it happens every month, I thought, why not just do, like, you know, 6 of them and have enough for the rest of the year, and then I won't even have to think about it until January. Like, why not? Batch task. Batch. The weekend sticker did not cover up all of the coloredness, and I think these washi strips are scaled. The pattern is scaled a little bit larger, so they didn't match perfectly. But that's okay, because the weekend can cover it up. Or at least I thought, but the hearts have little gaps between them, so then I had to get more washi stickers, or just use the bigger size, so that there wouldn't be any of that kind of pale aqua-ish color sticking through. And since the Erin Condren has a different width, like I just chopped off those end hearts and used them as background layering because otherwise it was too big. Then, putting down some chocolate, because who doesn't love chocolate? And I wanted to cover up those black bars. And I thought I was being clever and using this extra strip of sticker to measure out how much I needed to chop off. But what I didn't realize is that the sticker is already thicker than the ones previous, so I have to chop it down again. And when I do it on the planner itself, sometimes things don't go so well. Plus that blade, it really needs to be replaced. I've been cutting a lot of cardstock with it, and so I think it's gotten quite dull. One more thing I thought I would do for Monday, which did not get done, but was to watch Legend, that old Tom Cruise movie, and return it to the friend who lent it to me. But the thing is, I try to only watch movies during, like, end of the workday / family time. And when it's family time, like, we mostly want to laugh together. So we watch a lot of comedies, a lot of, like, reruns of I Love Lucy and, you know, just different comedy shows. So I gotta find some way where it's like, okay, it's time to not watch a comedy, it's time to watch an actual movie and watch that so I can return it to my friend, because it's already been like almost 2 months since I borrowed it, and you know, let's not be rude when borrowing things, right? Slapping down this half box there and another half box on Friday, because these are 2 days that I teach my art classes. And then, what am I doing? Oh, putting down a stitch box, because on Friday I also had a meeting. Who in this world likes meetings? Nobody likes meetings. But I had one on Friday. And I put down the school and the work stickers just because I didn't want to see them go to waste. And it's almost like school. I mean, I'm teaching a class, except it's nothing like school. And I put down those little drop stickers because honestly, I don't know what else to do with them. Like, I don't know. Does anybody have a video on like what you're supposed to do with those stickers? On Tuesday we saw Spider-Man Homecoming. I liked it. Gotta say, Tom Holland, you are now my favorite actor for Spider-Man for the rest of time. Okay, no one can ever take this role away from you. You were born for it. And then, Wednesday was supposed to be an epic victory where my first loan would be paid off. But that plan and that celebration had to be rescheduled because, once again, my paycheck was over 2 weeks late. Yes, that's right, over 2 weeks late. Happens every month, pretty much. Because I'm an independent contractor and not part of the regular system, I guess, like, I don't know. I mean, I've been working there for over almost 18 months. And it happens the same way every month, guys. And I don't know why you can't get my paycheck here on time. I don't know. Anyway, griping aside, I do have to teach those classes. So I just wrote down the subjects I'd be teaching, like Bobcats and Boo from Monsters, Inc. And I wanted to prep for Friday on Wednesday so I'm not hustling in the morning to try to get everything done. Because you would be amazed at how much prep work it takes for like an hour art class. And then after that class is done, like that lesson plan is meaningless because you've already done it. So it's just basically useless. I can't use it again because our topics change every couple of months. So it's like 1 month we'll be doing like Frozen, and then the next month we'll be doing like The Lion King. And so like everything from Frozen, I can't just say like, oh, let's draw Elsa while we're drawing, you know, Lion King, so not great. I made that laundry sticker that has the wash, dry, fold. Well, now it's not on camera anymore. Oh, there it is. Wash, dry, fold in a way. Because I thought it was always taking up too much room when I did it vertically, so I just made that sticker for myself. We'll see how it works. And on Monday, I wanted to reward myself if I did all my work. And obviously I cannot reward myself with buying things because student loans, and I can't reward myself with tasty treats because diet. So one of the only things I can do is play video games, so I thought I might play some Fire Emblem. And then on Friday the 21st, it is my sister's birthday, her day of her birth. So I had to find a place to put a little birthday sticker and write down happy birthday, sister. And that is also the day that Splatoon 2 comes out, and we are so excited for that video game. Oh my gosh, so excited. But unfortunately she has to work in the morning and I work in the afternoon, so we only have like a 2-hour overlap where we can both play together for her birthday, because that's all she really wants for her birthday is to hang out with her family. Yep, we're a little strange that way. On Monday I actually finished the blurbs, so on Tuesday I changed it to editing instead of the blurbs. It was too hot to walk through on Monday, I'm sorry. I did some gluten-free wins, did some cleaning. Wow, I'm all over the place. Oh, this is when I was trying to do kind of a plan as I go, but sometimes I filmed and sometimes I didn't. I tried. Yeah, that had to be rescheduled because of previously mentioned reasons. And so I tried to come back and fill in some of the gaps on camera, but I don't think it worked out that great because I'm like bouncing all over the place. We had spaghetti and meatballs, it was delicious, and salads on Monday. And on Tuesday, I can't remember, like, what else did I even do? So I just put another dotted washi and said Netflix 1, because I do remember we watched quite a bit of TV. And then, filling in some things I did on Wednesday. Thursday. That's today. Oh, look at that. I'm doing my Plan With Me film right now. Well, not right now, but at the time that I was filming this, it was that time. And then in my extras, breakfast for dinner. My mom was just having a craving for waffles, and we have some chicken, so we might have fried chicken and waffles. And then also I want to prep for tomorrow so that I won't have to waste a moment and I can play Splatoon tomorrow instead. And then I was going to do something about that but didn't, and instead wrote down vlog a million times and 2-point perspective down a million times. Because even though I'm supposed to leave these blank until I actually do them, I know what I want to spend that time on, so I just wrote it down. There's also an art battle this Sunday at Barnes & Noble that I have to go to. And I thought I would just, you know, let myself know that I'm going to be playing Splatoon all of this weekend because, you know, it's just released, so you want to play a new game, right? Cleaning the bathroom, cleaning my desk, cleaning the floor. Sunday is cleaning day. Dusting and vacuuming, the whole 9 yards. Working on some videos. Working on my vlog, working on 2-point perspective, working on getting this Playing With Me video uploaded and custom thumbnail and all that. Then I realized there was no place for my dinner and TV on Sunday, so I had to move that up there. And then put down some more little stitch boxes. And we're probably going to watch Running Man, and I wanted to watch Train to Busan again because, oh my gosh, even though that movie is sad, it's an awesome zombie movie. I don't even like zombie movies that much, but I love that movie. So I wanted to watch it again and have Korean lettuce wraps while I was watching it. And then on Sunday I'm making Mandarin orange Asian salad with chicken. And my sister wanted to have Thanksgiving dinner for her birthday, but not a turkey, she just wants a roast chicken, so it's like Thanksgiving dinner in July? We're strange like that. On Saturday, I have to help my mom with her website, and I want to do some sewing because I have no money for clothes, and I need some clothes, but I do have fabric and patterns from past intentions of wanting to make my own clothes, so let's just make that happen instead of spending more money. Here are the stickers that I have left from this kit after planning from July 17th to July 23rd. And you get that out of the way, and then you can just view to your heart's content until this video ends in a few seconds.